ago, my father wanted to buy a building on Ventura Boulevard. He was starting a new business, which was called refrigeration. It was when they had deep freezes. And he created a great business for himself and his family. It was very difficult for my father. And the building was really the staple of our family. We've had basically only 3 tenants over maybe 40 years. We had a furniture company that was there for many years, and there was a very large earthquake, and the tenant moved out, and we had to do some repairs on the building. And then we got an aquarium center, which had different animals and fish, and they were there for a lot of years too. And then the third one was a workout company that came with workout equipment. They were wonderful. They were there for about 10 years.
After COVID, the last tenant left, and it got very difficult for us. We didn't have parking. It's in the middle of the block. And so we thought maybe there was another way to go. We contacted Todd at illi and talked to him about it, and he introduced us to Rachel. And between Todd and Rachel, I think they came up with a really good plan that we would sell the building and find a 1031 transfer. Rachel did all the work, and I mean all the work. And she found a group of Burger Kings that leases were signed and guaranteed by Burger King, which was had a pretty good financial statement. And finally, we found one in Wisconsin that made a lot of sense. What we were looking for was that we decided that for Leslie to keep looking for a tenant and to keep maintenance on the building and worry about the parking and everything, that what we really needed was a solid triple net lease. Finding a building, triple net building that was guaranteed by a substantial company made all the difference in the world for us. We wanted to monetize the building and not at our age have to worry about all the maintenance and everything and having it vacant and what are we going to do. This 1031 exchange worked out perfectly for us. And I'd like to say that between Todd, Rachel, and Stuart, they walked us through the process. Neither Leslie nor I really understood the 1031. And they got us to the point where we really didn't need a lawyer until we had a deal to sign and we needed a lawyer to review the contracts. And he was quite impressed with the way illi had walked us through the process. My advice to other property owners is to do exactly what we did. Get out of the day-to-day management of the property, get out of the worry of the property being vacant and not having the income which we were relying upon. And so I would recommend to anybody that they pick up the phone quickly and they call illi and they talk to illi about how the best way for them to move forward.